G'day guys, welcome back to our playthrough of Valheim. Hope you guys are doing well. It's been a hot minute since I've played or made any videos for that matter, because, well, after my trip, I've actually been really ill. You probably could hear it in my voice, feeling still very congested. But I'm feeling pretty good right now, so I'm gonna see how we go recording at least one episode. And yeah, seeing how we go from there. It's been a very long time since I've played, like maybe 2-3 weeks maybe. And yeah, I think the last thing that we were doing is just trying to get the decorations done on the front side of the main building here. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be continuing with that immediately, because, well, since the last time I logged in, the new update has come through for the Bog Witch, right? So that means there's more stuff to do out there in the wilderness, specifically the swamps. We haven't been to the swamps in a very long time. Now, just a quick caveat before we get started. If there are a lot of cuts in this one... Oh, hang on. Food preparation table? Mead? Whatever that was? Okay, well... I feel like I'm already going to be running out of space for, you know, a kitchen or something like that, because one thing that I heard of in this new update is the fact that there's some kind of new, like, I don't know, cooking or eating mechanic where, you know, you might actually need a lot more space with a lot more tools to sort of engage with that. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, I'm thinking we're going to pivot in this episode, guys, and we're instead going to be doing a bit of sailing, because I'm curious to see if we can find the Bog Witch somewhere. God knows where the Bog Witch would be. But yeah, I do want to try and find it, and I presume that I just need to make my way to the various swamps that might be around. I don't think you would be able to find out where the Bog Witch is unless you sort of get close to it, right? The other thing is, I'm not entirely sure if the Bog Witch would appear in any of the swamps that we have been to. I guess if any of you guys know if they would appear in one of these swamps, for instance, you can let me know in the comments, because I don't want to be spending too much time trying to you know, look around constantly. But I'm thinking, excuse me, what we want to do is yeah, try to sail around, and instead of making a drakkar, I'm thinking maybe we just make ourselves a carve and we sail around in that, because we do have a drakkar. Or actually, hang on, do we have the drakkar out here? I can't remember now. No, the drakkar is not here. I think the drakkar is still out in the Ashlands. So yeah, let's not worry about the drakkar. We'll switch to the carve, if I can actually find the bloody thing. Sorry, not the carve, the longship, rather. So we need 100 iron nails, deer hides, fine wood, ancient bark. So let's try and gather up all of those things, and we'll start our expedition. But again, considering what's involved here, I feel like this episode could be, I don't know, a whole bunch of nothing, because oftentimes that's what's involved with finding these traders. Iron nails. We need 100, right? Wait a sec. I just want to double check that we don't have any iron nails already sitting around. It doesn't look like it. So we need all of these pieces of iron now, which means that I'll probably need to smelt some more iron, considering what's involved with our build moving forward. So, okay, yeah, I guess I've already preempted that. Let me just throw these there, and I just want to get more going. I'm not sure if we have coal, actually. So... okay, yeah, we do. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's drop in that and another 20. Cool. And the 10 that we have, that should be all of our nails. I assume we don't have a carve... sorry, I keep calling it a carve. I assume we don't have a longboat sitting around anywhere. So, hopefully this is not all going to be wasted. I'd hate to find an old... longboat sitting around somewhere, but I guess I may have used all of the 100 nails that I had from that for when I made the Drakkar. I think it was like, what, 10 or something? 40 fine wood. Okay, that's a problem, actually. We don't have enough. I think we have some trees growing that should give us some fine wood. Maybe. Otherwise, I can always go out to plains and grab some fine wood from there. It just rolled over and died somehow. Okay, so that's all the fine wood we need. So, I'm not entirely sure what to expect when we do find the Bog Witch trader. And whether or not there could be like different enemies nearby Obviously it'll probably just be like swamp type enemies, but I wonder if perhaps maybe there might be some stronger enemies. Let's just drop that. So what else do we need? Ancient bark. 40, I think it was. Brilliant. Okay, so we've got everything. Got a little bit of resin here, which I'll just drop in. Alright. Let's do it. I'll probably grab motor before we leave. And yeah, we should also get something to eat as well. And I want to prepare myself a portal. Probably a stone portal, because I'm not entirely sure if perhaps I might need the ability to, you know, transfer metals and stuff like that. I mean, assuming that the Bog Witch just, you know, sells stuff or buys stuff with gold, then we should be, you know, okay with a normal portal, but I don't really want to risk it, because if we do find that we need to bring metals for whatever reason, then it's going to be a much bigger pain to try and prepare that once we've found the location. Alright, so we need enough for a workbench and enough for a stonecutter table. Let's see. Yeah, food preparation table. So we'll need to look into that at some point. But I'll come back to all of that. So another 10 wood is required for this as well, so... let's just double check. Yeah, we definitely have everything. Alright. Do I switch out to a different cape? I think it might not be a bad idea to have the Askvin cloak. So, let's go with that. I'll do a quick repair on it as well. Maybe I should grab the power that we need, so stones. We are looking for motor. Yeah, I kept calling motor a he. Oh no. I've done this again, haven't I? Oh, what a silly bugger. Ah. Silly, silly bugger. Okay. It might be a good idea to change the portal out there to a stone portal as well. So let's get that done, because I am bound to make that mistake again, and it's probably a good idea for us to just, you know, get it done and dusted. I'm gonna need all of it, the ingredients for another portal anyway, so we'll need 40 of these, I think. No, actually it's more like 10. 10 each, that is. 30 Grouston. Ah, are you kidding me? Oh, right. Okay, I do have a little bit of Grouston. Oh. Yeah, perfect. Alright. Alright. So, time for an upgrade. Brilliant. Okay, now should be able to just get rid of all of this. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure if I should be going to some of the swamps that I have been to already to see if the bog witch would just simply spawn in one of those locations, or if I should try to find some swamps that I haven't seen before. Okay, do I have everything I need? So, I've got everything for that, and everything for these two. Right. So, looking good. I don't really mind leaving at night during a storm. It's fine. We've got... Oh, okay, we don't really have a lot of bolts. What I might do, because I'm lazy, is I might see if I can fetch some old bolts. Oh, I have old bolts though. I don't think I do. So I might need to make some bolts, to be honest. Which is kind of frustrating, but oh well. It's got to be done. Just quickly make these bolts and then we'll be off, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna need the bolts because we're likely to come across some serpents and stuff, which we'll probably need to fight. I guess I could outrun all of the serpents and not worry about fighting them, perhaps. But if we do need to stop somewhere and there are serpents around, I suppose we should be prepared for that. I think we have everything food-wise, so I'm gonna need to perhaps maybe bring some food. Or do I just rely on the portal that we've got to just come back and eat foods? I think that's probably what we'll do, to be honest. But yeah, let's not worry about eating like our best foods. Maybe just, you know, going for some of the intermediate tier. And yeah, I think we're looking good. Got potions. We just need to pick a direction, I guess, from here. So, swamps. There is this swamp here, which is within running distance. But I guess if I'm already here, I would have discovered it already, right? Like, yeah. I don't think that's the right play. Perhaps maybe we can go north and see if we have any luck that way. Again, I'm thinking this is going to be one of those episodes where not a lot happens because of what we're trying to do. But you never know, we could get really lucky and just discover the Bog Witch immediately. I'm also making an assumption at this point that there's not actually anything that I need to do before going out and looking for the Bog Witch. So there's that. I don't want to say cheat a little bit, but I just looked up like whether or not there's a way to look for the Bog Witch, and I think it's literally just the same thing, or from what I read anyway, it's literally the same thing as finding any of the other traders, which means we just need to do a bit of traveling. So what does that mean for all of the stuff that we're doing at the moment in terms of building and stuff? Well, we'll definitely do all of the building again, because there's still plenty for us to do. But I'm thinking that we'll try and sort of break things up, you know, like we'll do a little bit of traveling in this episode, and then we'll also try to, I guess, you know, do some building in the next episode, or perhaps maybe have an episode where we're doing both things in the one episode. There's still a few other things that we need to do as well, like there's the Askvin taming that is not done yet, so we've got the one Askvin good to go, but we need another one, right? So hopefully we can do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop for serpents or anything like that. I'm just going to leave the serpents. Oh, you know what, guys? I just had a thought here, but for the longest time, I remember people saying, "Oh, you want to try and get like a serpent trophy, and to do that, you're gonna need to try and, you know, get the serpents to close in on land a little bit, and then you'll be able to hopefully get a trophy that way." So maybe if I do need to go back, you know, for whatever reason, to, let's say, maybe eat or something, I'll probably try and grab the harpoon as well, and see if we can use the harpoon to maybe get ourselves a serpent trophy. The only thing with the serpent trophy though is I think you'll probably need to go for like multiple attempts, right? Like you probably won't get a serpent trophy every single time. Funnily enough, I managed to get like a few bone maw trophies, I think, before I got serpent trophies. Yeah, so the plan is I'm gonna head like that way, see if we can sort of explore this area. I don't know if this is just me or... but the way I'm thinking about it is perhaps maybe the bog witch may appear a little bit further away from any other traders. Potentially. I don't know if I'm maybe thinking about that incorrectly or whether or not there's any relevance to where the traders would be in relation to each other. I mean, we're very close to Trader 2 right now, Hildir. Okay, so that's the end of motor. We're gonna have to rely on elbow grease now. So the other issue that I have at the moment is the sheer number of, I guess, pins that I've put on the map, which is very distracting. I can't exactly see clearly whether or not there's something new. But yeah, I'm sort of leaning towards maybe going to swamps that I haven't been to. So hopefully we'll find something around here. Guys, I've just realized something. And this is really bad. But, I haven't exactly set up a portal to connect to. So, I'm gonna need to do some editing from this point, guys. Apologies, but I'm gonna cut, and I'll see you back here once I've corrected my mistakes. Alright guys, back again. So, I've resolved our issue. Luckily, we weren't far from our home continent, let's say. And so what I did was I actually just parked the longboat over here, and I just did a big run back home to connect up our portals. So we've now got a witch portal, which we will use to hopefully find the bog witch, provided that we don't get into too many issues along the way. But yeah, luckily I made the realization sooner rather than later, because I think if we were a bit further away from this continent it would have been much harder. But yeah, luckily having land there just sped up the process, because I've got the aspen cloak with me as well, which means that I could easily run from one point to the next. Okay, so from here, I'm thinking we just head north. I was sort of thinking, do I want to skirt around this area? But I probably don't need to do that, to be honest. We were close enough to this area to have probably revealed the location of the bog witch if it was in this spot. So I'm hoping perhaps maybe we find some more swamps up this way. Plus, this is a massive, like, unexplored area as well, so yeah, it'd be interesting to see what we can find out there. I mean, most of it is just going to be a lot of the same, right? So the other thing that I did do while I was back at home is I just picked up a little bit more food so we didn't really have to stop again. And I did also just... well, I didn't have a sleep. I had a bit of a sit down and relax to get a rested buff. Man, not playing the game for a while makes you forget all of these mechanics. And again, making those rookie mistakes is very unfortunate. So we know that there's something over here. There must be some kind of a bigger continent connected to it, right? Maybe I should go northeast a little bit. Trying to see if I can just let the wind guide me. What is going on? I thought that was lightning for a second there. But that lasted way too long. Huh. Strange. Oh, and the wind's against us now. Do I use motor? I suppose what I might do is I might actually just go the opposite direction. Right there. I suppose I should be trying to stick a little closer to some landmasses as much as I can, because we are looking for swamps after all. Yeah, I can't remember what the general, like, area of detection is. I'm pretty sure it's quite large. Another potential problem is that the bog witch could be inland as well, right? So... oh, let's not crash. Is it me, or does the longboat feel like it moves faster? I think maybe it's just like it handles a lot better. Therefore it feels faster. Oh god, alright. wait a second. How's our... okay, it's still looking good. It's still looking good. Yeah, we can keep going. I was thinking about whether or not we want to repair this thing, but I don't think we really need to do that just yet. I'm just sort of thinking where the general vicinity would be for the Bog Witch, considering the location of the other traders. I wonder if it would be roughly the same distance. It could be. This is a really chill episode for my first time back playing Valheim, to be honest. I actually don't mind it. It might be a little bit boring for you guys though, but probably do need an episode like this. I think we'll go up that way. We might need to use motor at this point. Yeah, so I don't really see any issue with us not eating while we're sailing, to be honest. Maybe we can save on a lot of our foods. If we do get into trouble, or, you know, first sign of trouble, probably eat. we're sort of going around here, which I'm not entirely sure if we should be doing that. I think we need to continue going further north. So let's turn the ship around while we still have motor as well. Yeah, and we go in that general direction there. I mean, who knows, there could be some swamps in here, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure if there's like going to be something that I need to look out for before I even set off on this journey. Like, you know, I didn't see Hugin or Munin show up anywhere at home to tell us, you know, where to go, for instance. Oh god, alright, our motor power is done for, and seems like the wind is blowing exactly in the opposite direction. That's kind of annoying. Looks like a pretty big collection of like structures there. Maybe an old village. So I'm thinking I probably don't want to go like further than the distance of, say, you know, Hildir's location, or, sorry, Hugin, sorry, not Hugin, Haldor's location here. So if we get that far north, I think we'll try and do like a circular route like that, maybe clockwise, and maybe we can try and search things that way. Yeah, pretty big looking village out here. Very interesting. Now, I did also hear, and this is just me sort of flicking through articles. I didn't exactly read the article, but the title seemed to suggest that the Valheim devs were planning for a bit of an ending, I guess, to Valheim, with the Deep North maybe being the last major update. I'm not entirely sure if that's true or not, but yeah, I mean, it is a pretty big game though, right? Like, I don't know if they would really want to update it perpetually. But, been a good effort so far though. Yeah, we do have Seekers at night, don't we? Because we've defeated the Queen. So we do need to be careful on that front. I probably don't have like the best foods to be fighting Seekers. I've only got like, what do I have? Bread, lox, pie, and fish wrap. Fish wrap is not actually very good, is it? Quite low tier. So yeah, let's not like. Oh, hang on. I do see the Ashen like knights and stuff out there as well. What? Okay, I didn't know that that was a thing. So I guess every boss that you defeat, they basically have the corresponding biomes enemies just appear randomly at night. Is that the way it works? Because I know that was the case after defeating Yagluth. We started seeing the Foolings. But yeah, I've noticed the Seekers as well, and I think someone did mention in the comments that Seekers do appear after we defeat the Queen. I suppose the one boss type that we have defeated that hasn't had any of the corresponding enemies spawn would be Bone Mass. We don't see any of the Draugrs or anything like that spawn. Got a massive swamp over there. Oh, that was close. Alright, alright. Okay. Alright. Well, when we do run out of food, we're gonna have to go back and fetch some. Yeah, that was too close for comfort right there. Yeah, very, very big swamp here. Not entirely sure if I should get out and explore it and try and find the bog witch that way, or if I should just continue sailing. One thing that we would be able to do while we're sort of looking around swamps and stuff is we should be able to mark down more crypts and stuff in case we do need more iron. I mean, we've got a lot of iron scrap at home though, so I'm thinking it's still kind of unlikely that we'll need more iron at this point, but you never know. Yeah, no signs of the bog witch around here, and it seems like there's no way for us to go through either. We might need to press on this way. Go around that way, perhaps. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot about the harpoon when I went back. But I'm sure we'll have another chance. Gonna need some food anyway. Oh, thank God for that. Wind's right behind us now. Yeah, what I don't like is that you sort of need to get lucky in exploring the right direction, trying to find some of these traders. Unless... yeah, I'm not sure how the mechanic works, whether or not the trader just simply spawns randomly in a location that you traverse through, or whether or not there's, you know, there's literally just one spot that they might be in, and you sort of just need to get lucky, you know? But yeah, if any of you guys know of a quicker way to try and find the bog witch, I'm all ears. You know, leave some comments down below. Otherwise, this is going to be a long and arduous process, I feel. In the meantime, I'm also going to have to think about expanding our kitchen somehow. We've got, you know, new tools, some kind of prep table, and I'm curious about using it. When I logged in, the game essentially said that there's this feast mechanic, right? So feast, in my view, means that you would prepare like large quantities of food, but then you'd be eating with like a whole bunch of different people. I'm not sure if the feast mechanic is a multiplayer only mechanic or whether or not it's something that I would be able to participate in as well as a solo player. But we'll have a play around. Yeah, we're about due for a kitchen expansion anyway, to be honest, so... sort of want to go in that direction there. So we've got 30 seconds before we'll be able to use motor. But yeah, I'm sort of thinking, do we try and go for the food prep table in the next episode, perhaps? It's just, we've not really got a lot of space to work with. And then there was something else that unlocked as well, right? Ah, here, the mead kettle. So I'm not sure what that's about. I mean, I assume it's for preparing meads and stuff, but we've already got kegs for that though, so... unless maybe there are different types of meads that you can make. Mead kettle. I guess that's something that will have to go over a fire. So yeah, we'll need to we'll need to plan out a bigger kitchen somehow. And unfortunately, all these updates come while we're sort of in the middle of, like, you know, doing a big overhaul with our build as well. So I feel like our house is a bit of a mess right now. we don't even have a bedroom. The attic is still sort of half, not even half done. There's barely an attic. Right. I would say that we haven't really had much success this episode, have we? So, it's a bit frustrating. I think once we hit some more land, I'm gonna see if we can park the longboat, and yeah, we might have to call it an episode here, because it's been about an hour. I sort of just wanted to get myself close to the location of Haldor, and perhaps maybe use his position as a bit of a guide for us to hopefully try and explore. So we'll work our way clockwise when we do this again. But I'm thinking maybe next episode we'll do a bit of building instead of exploring, just to mix things up a little bit more, you know. I feel like, you know, just constantly sailing many episodes in, maybe not the most exciting. More swamps here. And I think this is a bit of, what is it? Meadows, actually. That's good. I like the meadows. So we could probably set up a portal over here without being disturbed too much by any meanies around. There we go. Alright, so we should be ready to go back in the next episode. I'm just looking around and making sure that we haven't had the icon appear and perhaps us just sort of missing it. But I don't think that's the case. So we do have a Draugr right here. There we go. Good stuff. Alright, yeah. This is the episode, guys. Apologies for the voice and the very long hiatus, which I didn't really plan, but I'm back again. Hopefully I'm well enough to continue my regular sort of recording schedule and upload schedule, but we'll see how we go. Obviously there are a few other series that I'm working on as well, so again, hopefully we'll be able to do this like once every couple of days or so, but yeah, that's dependent on health and all that. Anyway, it's good to be back. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As usual, drop me a like if you enjoyed it, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.